Hello. I'm here. Welcome. Hi. I'm not done making food. I hope everyone's doing well though. Reminds me in like 2 minutes to do food stuff. But I am chilling. We're doing Final Fantasy today. For people who are wondering, what could Pulper Lane be doing? It's already in the freaking stream, you dummy. But it's okay. Some people don't be looking. That's okay. And we're gonna play Final Fantasy today because I wanted to do more of Heavensward, or Heavensward. I finished the main story for Heavensward. Oh my god. Oh, I was like freaking out. That's my phone. Also, I turned up the audio bit rate. Hopefully the stream sounds a little better. You ate shrimp once like 12 years ago? Was it good? Shrimp's pretty good. Does the stream sound better, by the way, at all? Is there like a noticeable difference, or is it just kind of the same? Because I did turn up the audio a little bit, audio bit rate, so hopefully that helps. I could turn it up more, but I didn't want to. I don't want to strain my internet, just in case it like dipped to like 2-bit rate. You know? I don't remember the taste, but I did eat all I was offered because I was at a friend's house. Shrimp is your favorite sea creature. It's a good one. I think my favorite sea creature might not be shrimp. Like I like. I don't know, actually. I don't know if I have a favorite sea creature. I don't think I think about sea creatures very often, more than I think about mammals or animals on the ground, you know? Like ferrets, muscle type, very on brand, I know. Bunnies, things like that. I don't really think about... I think about ducks a lot. I've been thinking about ducks. Because Syrup, your profile picture on Discord is a duck with a knife. I think with a wizard hat or something like that. And I look at it like every day when I open my Discord, and it like it just reminds me. It makes me think about ducks. Do harp seals count? The ducks at the park are free. Warning: the ducks at the park are not free. True. I don't know what a harp seal is. What's a harp seal? Is that new? Is that a new species? It's definitely not. Don't listen to me saying that. Harp seal. Well, harp seals are pretty cute. I've seen these before. This is a harp seal, by the way. These are cute. This is so cute. Wait, this is adorable. I love this guy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Oh, I'd have one as a pet, even if I didn't live in Antarctica. If taking them out of their habitat of Antarctica wasn't like a fucking horrible thing to do, I would keep one as a pet. Let me launch Final Fantasy real quick, so you guys can at least sit in Limsa or something. I will be turning off the music, generally speaking, for Final Fantasy as well, because I think Final Fantasy 14 in particular has some really banging music. Like, really banging music. There's a specific track that I actually might play for you guys that I think I listened to yesterday, and I was like, dude, this is so good. Like, it was so fucking good. Let me see if I can actually capture FF14. Play a long fall. I don't even know what that is. I haven't played FF14 in over a year, I think. I don't think anything's happened, right? in a year. I think Endwalker is still the most recent one a year ago. How long has Endwalker been out? Final Fantasy Endwalker. It's been out since 2021. It's been almost 3 years, actually. This year it'll be 3 years old. That's a long time. That's a long-ass time. I did most of what I could in the free trial and stopped. Understandable. Paying for this game is something that I regretted. I wish I didn't have to do, but I was forced to. I didn't really have a choice, all things considered. I literally didn't have the, I started the free trial on PS4, and you can only do the free trial on one account on one platform. So I started on PS4, but the game, it does not allow you to transfer that kind of thing, which kind of sucks, but you know, I learned to live with it. But I have some plans of things I want to do after we at least finish the DLC or this expansion. I want to get a few classes to level 60 after Heavensward, and I'm down for doing that after I finish it. I want to try and at least get my main classes that I like playing to 60. So that would be Machinist, that would be Astrologian, that would be Dark Knight, which is already there, and Dragoon is already there. So those are the 4 classes I play right now. I'm planning on starting Samurai and Gunbreaker once I finish Heavensward. And then I might try out something like Dammit, Dancer, or I don't think I can play Sage yet, but I do want to try Sage later down the line. I eventually want to get every class maxed, not including these, because I don't really, I did a little bit of mining, and it's okay. I think life scaling in this game is more interactive than life scaling in most other video games, because you walk up to a rock, right, and you're like, that's a cool rock, and then you bless it 20 times, and then you're like, all right, that rock's even cooler now, and then you kill the rock. So I think life scaling in this game is pretty neat, all things considered. But yeah, I also want to get the best gear I can get for those classes at level 60. And yeah, go from there. All things considered, I just want to keep this game going, because I do really like playing this game a lot. What song was I going to play? There's a song in particular I want you guys to listen to, because I have to go back downstairs and get some food. Great. I can smell the bread from here. FF14 is very quiet, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. Where's the settings? Hello? Settings? Settings? Am I stupid? I'm stupid, right? Hello? Wait. It's just some configuration. Holy shit. I was having issues. So we'll turn this off. We'll do this. I'll be right back. You can look at my character sit on the floor, though. Look at how cool they are. Let me play this song, and I'll be right back. Hi, I'm back. I see the music's still going. Sorry, I'm still eating. Or I just started eating, I guess. And there you go. I just want you guys to listen to that song because it's like, I really like that song. It might be my, oh my god. It might be, I think it's like my top 10 of like my most favorite tracks in the game. Like, I think it's really good. It's a really fun track. It's really nice to listen to. We need to get this, I think. But we need expanse totems. I do need these, though, I think. We'll find out. I'm not worried about my gear, because my gear isn't bad. I'm not, like, horribly behind. My left ring here is a little behind, and my ears and my neck. But they give you a decent set of equipment. Post HW. That was really cringe. That I just said, like, HW, by the way. Post Heaven's Word. They give you, some pretty good equipment. So I don't need to be concerned about my equipment being behind or something. One thing I have noticed about this game, it really wants you to play at 60 FPS lock. Because, as I said earlier, I don't know if you guys know, FF14 is available on multiple platforms. It's available on PC and PS4 and PS5, but I feel like that's kind of a given. It's actually pretty... It's really interesting. A lot of, like, Eastern players, from what I've seen, maybe, like, more just Japanese, actually, they play, FF14 on a controller. Since it's on PS4 and stuff, you're able to do that. And the game looks really functional on the controller. Like, really functional. And it's kind of surprising. Hold on, let's see if there's dialogue in this cutscene.
Thank you for coming.
There is.
I wish to speak with you both in a place where privacy was assured.
We quite understand. What was it that you wished to discuss?
With my father's passing, the seat of the Archbishop lies vacant. And so, in accordance with canon law, I have assumed his responsibilities. I should stress that this is a temporary measure. It was never intended that the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights serve in this capacity indefinitely. Quite the opposite. The statutes specify that I should surrender my powers as soon as a conclave of the senior clergy and the high houses have named a new archbishop. But in light of recent events, that would not seem appropriate.
I confess I did not expect you to divulge quite so much quite so soon. The details of the Archbishop's plans, perhaps, but the true origin of the war and all it entails?
I too had concerns. But when the Warrior of Light is witnessed returning to the capital upon the back of a dragon, one's options are rather limited. Mayhap I could have concealed certain details, but for how long? And at what risk? Should the truth have come to light in the meantime, how would the people have viewed my silence? After 1,000 years of lies and secrecy, I could not well abuse their trust and hope to be believed. The time for deception has passed. I only wish the people agreed. That some would deny the truth I had anticipated, but not this many. And among the few who acknowledged that my father had to be stopped, no small number questioned our methods.
If they suspect a coup, it will not be long before some turn to violence.
It has already begun, and that on both sides. Men and women of the cloth are being harassed in the streets. Some have even been assaulted in the Broom. Hilda and her people have formed a watch to help us maintain order, but such measures will not prevent the unrest from spreading.
For all our talk of peace, the people remain frightened and confused. For their sake, we must bring the Dragonsong War to a definitive end.
And we should be glad to help you, Sir Emeric. But what precisely would you have us do?
We wish to treat with the dragons of Annex Trine. To that end, I would trouble you for an escort and an introduction.
Annex Trine? You would speak with Vidofnir then?
We must needs open a dialogue between our peoples. Acting as my representative, Lucia will extend an invitation to their leader, that she might visit us here in Ishgard. Were she still with us, I would of course have beseeched Isel's assistance in this matter. But as she is not, I must ask that you aid us in her stead. Will you do us this favor? Thank you, my friends. Lucia, I leave the rest to you.
In the wake of the Archbishop's fall, the nation of Ishgard trembled, the faith of her people shaken to its very core. For 1,000 years had they fought and died, certain of the justice of their cause, only to be told
Shh,
that their
Beans,
holy
we're watching
war
a cutscene
was born
right
of the
now.
sins of
We're watching
their
a movie?
forefathers. What then for those brave men and women, thus stripped of their righteousness but to despair, to deny the truth and decry its speakers? And what then for those whom they defamed but to hope on, to have faith in a brighter tomorrow? A tomorrow in which man and dragon might live together in harmony, then as distant as the very stars in the heavens. Yet while we dared to hope, deep within his lair the enemy lay, gathering his strength. Nidhogg, now possessed of his 2 eyes and the body of the Azure Dragoon, prizes to which he had laid claim at the very hour of the hero's triumph. As desperately as we sought the solace of peace, the great worm craved the misery of war. Nor was he alone in his misbegotten desire.
Jeezums. All right. Oh my God. Sorry. Hi. Happy Homestuck Day. Welcome to the chat, Beans. I hope you're doing well. By the way, Rook, Syrup, welcome to the chat. I didn't say it earlier. I hope you are also doing well. Do I describe what's happening? Is that needed? Do you guys want to know what's going on? Because it's gonna be kind of crucial. I don't know how well I can describe A Realm Reborn because I skipped most of it, but I paid attention to almost all of Heaven's Ward. Like, do you guys... I don't know if you guys care that much about what's going on. I know Rook probably knows what's going on. Syrup, since you said you did what you could in the free trial, I assume you know what's going on in Heaven's Ward, but I can still kind of refresh some memory if people need to know. If you're interested, I'll explain, but I'll hold back on it now. We'll just keep going. This is a while ago. Yes. I know little of the lands these dragons call home. The annexed Trine. Had you not agreed to escort me, the coming journey would seem far more daunting prospect. I confess, I myself once shuddered at the thought of it. Yet, even the longest journey begins with the first step, does it not? But ere we set forth, Pulper and I must needs inform our comrade of our plans. Jeez, I hate reading the specific text because they use I don't know how to describe it. It's like ye old English, right? The way that they speak in this like hurts my brain like really bad. So if I like stutter, if I just can't read, I apologize. That just happens with this game. I've never had so much trouble reading in a video game than this one. Like, I've had stutters before, but this one, holy moly, the text just hurts me. Very well, I shall see to my preparations. Let us go and bid farewell to Tataru, Pulper. Let's go say bye to Tataru. But I can give like a brief summary, I guess, for people who don't want like a long-winded summary after we go someplace. So, what was your secret meeting all about? I'm all ears. A diplomatic mission to annex Trine, you say? Well, I suppose it does take precedence. But should your meeting with Vidofnir happen to end early, you might consider rendezvousing. Is that how you say it? Rendezvousing? Because I know it's rendezvous. Whatever. with Ishtola in I hate the names of these places. You're gonna not hear me pronounce half of them correctly. Idleshire, something like that. She'll be there and receive our guest. Don't get me wrong, your meeting with the dragons is terribly important and everything, but the scholar just happens to be time permitting, as I said. We shall endeavor to join Ishtola, but if we cannot, pray pass on our regards. Let us be off, Pulper. We have kept the first commander waiting long enough. God, I can't read. It also is just because I read. Oh my god, I just realized I can tell you guys about an awesome story when I'm doing a dungeon later. I'm sure I've talked about it enough to people who already know, but it is quite the thing that happened a couple days ago. It's the reason why I wasn't streaming for so long. You ready then? Good. So am I. We'll just take this one. You got $1 million. I wish. I would have taken $1 million over what happened to me. I would have happily taken $1 million as opposed to what the fuck happened to me earlier. A couple days ago. The path is long but known to us. From Falcon's Nest, we must cross the Western Highlands and make for Tailfeather in the Dravinian Forelands. There we can stop and rest and replenish our supplies. Questions? If not, then the stables await. Are you pregnant? No. 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 I don't think I'm pregnant. At least last I checked, I'm not. Last I checked, I was not pregnant. Are you? Are you pregnant? I always imagined that the first time I set a foot on Dravinian soil would be the head of an army, and here I am, ready to treat with the brothers and sisters of mine enemies. Full well do I know how difficult it can be to set aside the past, though it was I who first proposed recruiting Isaeli, I think her name is. No, and happy about it. To our cause. I questioned the wisdom of the words almost as soon as I uttered them, and for a long time after that. Here was a woman with the blood of the innocents on her hands. Men, women, children, all slain in the name of implacable Lady Iceheart. Implacable? Implacable. I'm pretty sure I said that wrong. Why not? What do you want? You don't want to be pregnant? That's fucked up. It's fucked up. Yet she acknowledged her misdeeds and agreed to join us in common cause. At our side, she fought in service to that greater good, even unto her dying breath. And while that does not absolve her of her sins, I hope that one day she will be remembered not merely as a heretic, but as a misguided soul who dreamt of peace. You ask much, Master Alphino, yet who can say what might come to pass, should our negotiations bear fruit? Yes, of course. We must press on to the Annex Shrine, if you will follow me. This area is so nice. So neat. Dude, this song is goated. Wait, where am I going? I'm not going the right way. I'm not going the right way. Wait, I can just teleport there. Hello? What am I doing? Acting like I have to walk there like a fucking plebeian. What's up, Vidofnir? Let's go. Thou art welcome here. Oh god, it's still on auto text. But this I do not know. I didn't know what it said. Pray forgive us this unannounced visit, Vidofnir. May I present you to Lucia, first commander of the Temple Knights of Ishgard, and our trusted friend. It is an honor to meet you, Vidofnir. I have come as an envoy of Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights and acting leader of the Holy See. Indeed, you may speak, knight. For 1,000 years, man and dragon have been locked in an endless cycle of bloodshed and sorrow. To our shame, we long believed your kin to be the architects of this war, but now we know the truth. That King Thordan and his Knights 12 did willfully betray and murder the Great Worm Rattata from Pokemon? Or Rattata? I don't know how to pronounce their name. Do you guys pronounce it Rattata or Rattata or Ratata? I know like 4 pronunciations for that. I don't know what the 4th one is. Don't ask. Ratate. That's it. That's the 4th pronunciation. But now we must know the truth, that King Thordan and his Knights 12 did willfully betray and murder the Great Worm Rattata, shattering the peace between our peoples. For 1,000 years, our leaders conspired to conceal the truth. A truth which was at last laid bare by the Warrior of Light, the Azure Dragon, and Ysayle. Alas, a deception so intricately wrought cannot be undone in a moment, and our people labor to accept the truth. After an eternity of war, who would dare dream that peace could at last be within our grasp? Yet dream we must, as Ysayle once did. And we must make that dream a reality as she could not. We humbly beseech you, Vidofnir, join hands with us in friendship once more before the eyes of my people in Ishgard. A most unexpected invitation. I have heard your request, knight. However, I cannot give you mine answer. May I ask why? This matter concerneth us, my sire. He must needs be consulted. Moreover, the Nath grow bold, ever as they did before, and I would not leave my people at the mercy of the swarm. Then we will wait. After 1,000 years at war, we shall not give up on peace for want of patience. Ha! Fear not, knight. Thou shalt have my answer within thy lifetime. So soon? My humble thanks. I shall bear your words with my lord forthwith. Until we meet again. Again, I'm just so fucking awful at reading this text. It is unbearable. I hate it. I hate how I can't read. I'm so sorry. You have to hear some fucking bumbling idiot try and speak English. Ye old English. You don't need to read it all out loud. I need to for memory compensation. And I know that sounds really lame, especially if you don't like hearing my voice. But I need it for my memory as well. I might mumble it to myself every once in a while, though. I need to just make my reading skills on point, you know? Given the circumstance, I would say that went rather well. To be frank, I am surprised our proposal was not rejected outright. Whether aught will come of it remains to be seen, however. Mayhap I should take this opportunity to speak with some other dragons, but you need not wait for me. The journey holds no fears for me now. If you have no further need of our services, we shall continue on the shortly. We hope to welcome the scholar who has agreed to aid us in the search for our missing comrades. And I pray your journey is as swift and as uneventful as ours was. And thank you again for sparing the time to assist us, even when such grave matters remain unresolved. I can think of no graver matter than a 1,000-year war. one which our friends gave their lives to see end. Suffice to say, I would willingly make thousands of such journeys to ensure that their sacrifice was not in vain. Of that I have no doubt, Master Alphino. I only hope that fates will not hold you to the ward. To the ward? To the word. You guys want to read, like, all of Homestuck? Since it's Homestuck Day, apparently. Is it actually Homestuck Day? What even is Homestuck Day? Is it, like, the day that Homestuck came out? Homestuck. Is the day... It is, okay, so it is the day that the first page of Homestuck was published. We can look at the first page of Homestuck later, and then, not actually read it. Alphino is eager to set out for Chardouan. So it would seem that we have time to greet the scholar after all. How delightful. I shall be interested to hear how she means to go about finding Minfilia and Thancred. Thancred? I haven't heard these names in forever. I only assume she is privy to some new investigative technique. In any event, our first order of business is to rendezvous with Y'shtola and I hate that fucking name. Can we rename like half the places in this game? Just rename them real quick. Just for me, so then I can read properly. Oh shit, there's so many quests here. You guys are not ready for this. It's okay, I won't read these, because I don't really care about these, but I will read the main story ones. So you'll have a break from my voice, aside from me, you know, talking, as streamers do. Why is it not named New York? SMH, Square Enix. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It should be named New York. You're right. We just skip this cutscene. Can we have more places in video games just named New York? I'm a New Yorker. Why is it called New York? Was it the old place just called York? Or is it called Old York? I'm sorry, this is like a fucking horrible, like... That's like a joke that somebody would tell, like, literally the day that it was made. Like, some uneducated, like, American coming to the colonies. And it's just like, but why is it called, why isn't it called Old York? You know, like, I'm so sorry. It's just so bad. I have, like, massive brain rot, dude. It's not funny. Which is very, fitting, considering the story I will tell later when I'm doing a dungeon. You know what would be really fun, I think? Like a 24-hour... This is gonna... Like a 24/7 stream of somebody that's just chilling in... Like the main area... like Limsa or something like that, and they're just chilling there and they're playing music. That probably exists, actually. Does somebody know if that exists? Is somebody, like, live streaming on Twitch right now and just, like, streaming their experience of playing music in Limsa or something? I can't skip this cutscene. No, I have to watch things? No. Damn it. I guarantee there's some people that made a script to do that while they are sleeping AFK in real life. Yeah, that's what people normally do, I think. Is they have a script that runs for them to play music. Also, we're here. Oh god, not the anima weapon quests? What's wrong with the anima weapons, Wes? What's wrong with these? Oh wait, no, I know what these are. You can only have one of them, right? Yeah. You can only have one per class, I think, as well. They're gated by weekly and dailies? I didn't know that. I thought they were just something that you could do. Should I just pick it up now then and just do it while I play? Because I don't think I've ever done them before, and I don't think I was tempted to. Because I don't know if they'll be like outdated by the time I get to like the next DLC. Stay away unless you want specifically want one of them. What do they look like? If they look cool, I'd want one. What's the Dark Knight anima weapon look like? Anima weapon, Dark Knight. FF14. Wait, this thing looks sick. Wait. Look. These are sick. That's the relic weapon, but this is sick. Why would I not get this? Soul Without Life, First Junction. Long, tedious grind. Have they not changed it for current day gameplay at all? Because I know they've gone back and patched a lot of the older stuff. Or is it still the same since Endwalker launch? Liking the stream so far? Want a break from the ads? Sorry. I did that specifically because I wanted to break from the ads. Good, you there. Good, madam. Would you enjoy bathing in the blood soak of your enemies? Yes, I would love to kill people. They might have changed it a bit, but my mind melt when I did it. Wait, this music's sick. Wait, this music's so goated. I love this song. I've heard this song so many times, and I love it. I'm sorry. I think this song's really good as well. This is a good one. Dude, I'm grooving. Holy shit. Apparently it's first time to drop one of those ancient trainees in a long time. I don't know what they want from me. They probably want me to, like, kill something. We'll see. Stone Sky Sea now accessible. Okay. Training ground can be accessed by speaking to the goodly adventure outside the... Oh, it's like a... It's literally just a training ground. Understood. Oh, my mount didn't come out. There you go. We'll go here. That's not an important quest. I'm sorry if you're, like, super in on filling out the entire map. I haven't gotten around to it, because this is, like, the path that you walk while you're just completing the main story. So, apologies for people who have OCD about maps in this game. I know I do. So it hurts me, too. Just know it hurts me too. It hurts me as well. Actually, since I'm just doing side quests right now and I'm not going to pay attention, I guess I can tell a little bit of what's going on or what happened a bit ago. Okay. I did a little bit of, God, how do I say this? Because I don't know if it's something I can actually say I've done. That's not in, like, a friend group. I don't want to be, like, put in court or something, you know? Put in court? What the fuck do I mean by that? I don't want to be... killed or something. I don't fucking know. The FBI is gonna find out where I live and kill me. Well, if they wanted to do that, they'd do it already, right? I partook in some mind-bending activities, if you know what I mean. Some very interesting activities that... Yes. Yes. Not exactly smoked, but I did, yeah, I guess I can say, ah, God, this is horrible. I took 150 milligrams of, said thing, I ate it. It was an edible, of an edible. I'll just say it. I just took 150 milligrams of Delta 8. I don't know. That's why I'm so cautious, because I was basically peer pressured into doing it. I was not peer pressured. I just thought it would be funny. But I did 125-ish mgs of an edible recently, and it was, needless to say, as long as I'm not doing it on stream, I won't get banned on Twitch, right? I can talk about doing it. I'm not on it right now. I can guarantee you that. It was like Sunday or something like that. So it's already out of my system. It's gone. But at first I was like, oh, my first experience with weed was like nothing. Nothing even happened. Like, I was just like, oh, wow, weed is just fucking whatever. It's like the most whatever drug ever. Because I didn't have a lot of it. I had like the very small amount. I think I did feel something, but it wasn't like really impacting me and how I exist. It might have made me more social, if anything, but it wasn't like, it wasn't crazy. Disarmed. How much was it? It was 125 milligrams of Feltamate. It was Feltamate. Yeah. I think through some... I looked it up. I mean, like, why would it be illegal if they sell it? It wasn't like I got this off of some guy in the street that was just like, oh my god. You know, like, it was like, actually, it's being sold in my area. So I bought it for a friend, basically. But they gave them extra because it was a first customer transaction. So it was like, oh, here's your extra stuff. Thank you for buying from us, kind of thing. Like, continue being a customer, kind of thing. But needless to say, at first, my experience with weed that I've had in the past, at least, was that it was a very tame experience where I was just giggly, laughy, and maybe just a little bit more talkative. And my immediate impression was that was all it was going to be. It's just a small modicum of me feeling kind of silly goofy, even though it was significantly more than what it was than the last time I took it. What is this called? An overgrown ambition. Boop, boop. But all things considered, I took it, and I was like, okay, this is fine, it's whatever. And I was feeling a little goofy a little bit after, but it wasn't too bad. But then it really hit. Like, that shit hit, bro. I Oh my god. I immediately started, like, kind of freaking out because, how much of it did you eat? I told you, it's 125 milligrams. It was half of an edible. It was half of an edible gummy. It was a 250 milligram gummy. And, I don't know how to describe it other than I felt like I was, like, literally... I did feel like I was dying a little bit. Like, actually. Like, real death was feeling like it was going to hit me, and I was just going to just drop dead at any moment. Which is horrifying, by the way. Not a fun experience. It is probably the most terrifying feeling I've ever had in my entire life. But I experienced that, and I was basically, like, reliving my entire fucking life, is what was happening. Because I was, like, I don't know, I was starting to convince myself, while I was tripping balls, that, my life was actually resetting from its starting point, and I was going to be placed back into the body of when I was a child to relive all of my life all over again. And I know that's like a crazy fucking thing to say. That's an insane thing to say. Like, but when you're fucking tweaking, you just fucking go with it. Like, you just, you fucking, you believe anything that's happening in your mind. And it was, needless to say, very scary. Very shortly after, I basically passed out with my friend, who also took it, by the way. I recommend that if you do something like I did ever, which I do not recommend you do, I will recommend this. If you do it, if you are just as dumb as me, please do not have your friend take it as well. Don't ever do that. Don't ever do that. That is horrible. That is a horrible thing to do. Because if you both take it, and you both take the same amount, and you're both freaking out, it's just going to get worse. You need one of you to be grounded. This goes for most drugs, to my knowledge. If you're doing fucking LSD, if you're doing shrooms, if you're doing anything, have somebody that's with you that is already grounded and doesn't have to concern themselves with what you're already going through. Because it is not only a health, it could be a health risk, considering you could freak the fuck out pretty badly and maybe hurt yourself in the process. Just don't do that. Just don't do what I did. It's not good for you. It was not fun. Unless you are in the most chilled out mind state, like your life is going well, you have nothing bad to think about ever. Do not do what I did. It is horrible. It is horrible. My friend can attest. I don't know if I'll have them attest, like, actively, but it is just... The feeling that you feel like your life is ending is something that I don't think I'm ever going to be able to wipe away from my mind. You know? It's something that kind of just sticks with you, all things considered. We're done, by the way. We get to go back and do normal shit again. But it's fucked up. Just if you ever do like an intense amount of drug intake or anything like that, just don't have your friend do it with you. It's a horrible idea. Even if you think it's like gonna be fine, it's always worth just having one person grounded around at the time that it happens, because it's not worth risking your livelihood or your well-being for a little funny weed high. You should have just started with like a tenth of what. Yes, you're correct. I should not have eaten like half. I was told not to eat half, but I just didn't have the soundest mind set when I was already like had it in my hand. When I had, like, I wasn't like going insane already or something, but I was feeling kind of goofy. Like, no, I should not have done what I did. That's what I'm saying. I am saying I don't know why I took 150 or 125. Yes, you're correct. No, you are correct, Syrup. You're so correct. I know this very well after I looked it up afterward, which is hilarious because I only looked it up afterward. But needless to say, I'm not like scarred for life or anything. Like, it's a memory that's gonna stick with me, right? You're a silly goose bastard. Don't call me a goose. I'm a fucking ferret. I'm a musclehead, bastard. Kidding. But only jest. Yeah, I don't know. It was just really, it was just something else. I don't know how else to put it. It was just probably one of the craziest things I've done in a while. It was definitely very eye-opening, especially. I feel like Rat Jam. I feel like I would totally be down to do something like that again if not like that much, but I'd be totally down. I'm not against weed and like at all. Like, I think weed is fine. I don't think it hurts your mental state more than what it can do to make you feel like you're gonna fucking die, as long as you don't do 125 milligrams in one edible in one sitting. Like, it's chill. Like, it helps people. It genuinely does, and it's an herb. It doesn't really hurt you. It's not like nicotine, and it's not like you're smoking it. Smoking it is still pretty bad. I consider anything that is smoked like off the charts for me. If you ever are like, oh, hit this ball, I will kill. I will go into kill mode, and you will not be my friend. I'm not about like smoking it ever, but edibles, gummies, you know, the things that are along those lines, those are completely fine by me. I'm fine by those. That's my take, at least. Whether you would have liked to hear something like that or not. But, yeah, that's my small story on what I experienced not but a couple days ago. The day after, I had the worst weed high, like, the worst, like... I had what, my friends were basically telling me was a hangover, like a weed hangover, because of how much I did in such a short amount of time. And I was, like, literally, like, by the time that the effects should have ended, it still felt like it was going a little bit. It was really bad. I was just out of it the entire time. It was insane. But, back to this. Ah, Pulper, 'tis good to see you. I confess, I have assumed your business with Annex Trine would have detained you longer. Did your meeting with Vidofnir go well? As well as expected. She might discuss Sir Emmerich's proposal with Horace Velger, of course, but she seems amenable to change. What of Shireline's guest? Has she arrived yet? She has, but when I explained to you joining us, she asked if she might be intervening. She might use the intervening time to explore. I agreed to meet her outside on the front bridge. We should be on our way. Okay. We'll randomize my little pet. We'll see what it is when I get off this mount, and we'll all be horribly shocked. I try to randomize my pet at least once per day because I wanna have a pet. Oh, goofy little guy. Goofy little guy. I like the pets in this game. I think they're all cute, so I like trying to switch it up every once in a while. Holy shit, it's a Lalafell.
I'm terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting. You need not.
Oh, fuck. It's probably nothing important, it's okay.
Pray, allow me to introduce Kral, who has recently come from the Sharlayan motherland. She has generously offered to assist us.
Oh, please, think nothing of it. A trip to Eorzea was long overdue. You must be the Warrior of Light. Yes, you certainly do look the part. A pleasure to meet you at last, miss.
Thank you. I know, I do look the part, don't I? In this fucked
And
up
who is that
evil
I saw
armor.
but young Alpha No Levieux himself. I dare say someone's grown an Ilmor too in my absence. Or are those lifts in your boots?
Damn!
Miss Krile and I met at the Studium years ago. I shall forever be indebted to her for her sage guidance.
Imagine getting called
It was no
short.
small task keeping
Couldn't be
him
me.
Out of trouble, believe you me. The youngest ever to enter the Studium, him and his sister, 11-year-old prodigies. Suffice it to say, social graces were not among his list of talents. Striding up to his seniors on his first...
Thank
Aw,
you,
fuck.
Krile.
For what? I haven't finished yet. Would you care to attempt a more dexterous deflection?
Mayhap we should save this delightful conversation for a more fitting occasion, when pressing matters do not demand our undivided attention.
True.
A bit much, but better. I can tell you have been putting your skills to use here in Eorzea. Henceforth, I trust you will dazzle me with your eloquence at the first time of asking.
Damn. Owned.
Right, on to more pressing matters. Finding Minfilia and the other missing scions.
For real, we have to find them. They're
I gather you
cool.
have new information to share with us.
A new approach, actually. Tataru recounted the tale of your escape, and it gave me an idea.
Oh.
Simply put, assuming Thancred left some manner of trail when you whisked him away, as is almost always the case with teleportation magics, I am confident I can find and...
Fuck!
Then what are you waiting for?
We can find them, right? I keep clicking, man.
The
I'm
way
sorry.
to do it. The fact is, my abilities aren't quite up to the task. Not in themselves, anyway. If I had Master Matoya's crystal eye, on the other hand...
Okay, so we're gonna be
Then
looking
let us all call on her forthwith. I think it best that you explain your plan to her in person.
Interesting. So we are going to be looking for a crystal eye to find our friends, or rather, go get a crystal eye to find our friends, which is good news. Apologies if I seemed a little zoned out. I was trying to get my phone charging as well as watch the cutscene. But on we go. If you're wondering, by the way, why is Pulper Lane streaming Final Fantasy? Two reasons. I have my subscription, so I have to. I would like to play throughout my subscription, and B, I just have a small addiction to this game for some reason. I find the combat probably the most satisfying I've played in an MMO that's not an FPS shooter. So, like, not Destiny and not other games. I find it probably the most satisfying MMO in general, when it comes to, like, RPG MMOs at least. Because I've tried games like New World. I've tried games like I've tried World of Warcraft, of course. But I've tried all these other games, and they just do not hit the same for some reason. They feel like they're always lacking in a certain way that just doesn't feel great. Master Toya is meeting with us on the way or something. She doesn't know about the cave opening. She doesn't know. She's clueless about cave entrance. I found Guild Wars 2 has the coolest class expression in an MMO I've tried. Maybe. I haven't tried it yet, but I am interested. I've also tried Black Desert Online, and it's okay, I guess.
Is that trouble I smell? Or did you forget to wipe your boots on the way in?
Forgive us, Master Matoya. We will be sure to wipe them on the way out. And may I say how glad I am that age has not yet deprived you of your senses.
Ever so quick-witted, aren't we? To the detriment of your manners. Well, out with it then. What do you want?
Pray, allow me to introduce myself, Master Matoya. I am Kryl, of the students of Baldessian. I hope you will excuse our unannounced visit.
Baldessian, you say? Ah, yes. The old coot set up shop on the Isle of Val, didn't he?
Regrettably, our order's headquarters and the Isle itself were obliterated by a magic of immense power. I have the blessing of light to thank for my own preservation.
Huh.
Kryl, you too possess the Echo.
Well, yes, of course I do. Our order is devoted to uncovering the mysteries of Hydaelyn and interpreting her will, particularly through the study of her gift to us. It was in the course of these studies that I met and subsequently befriended Minfilia. She and I have rather a lot in common.
I had no idea.
Yo, get these scissors out of my
You
hands.
weren't supposed to. Not that I wanted to deceive you, you understand, but precautions had to be taken.
Yes, yes, that's all well and good, but you still haven't told me why you're here.
The students of Baldessian are gone, and there is naught I can do to change that. But the signs of the Seventh Dawn can yet be restored, and my dear friend found. You have in your possession an ancient crystal of light, one you call your crystal eye. I believe I can use it to focus my abilities and locate one of the missing scions.
And there I was, thinking you might want to make use of my years of experience. Oh, wait here.
Long did I ponder the nature of this crystal and its familiar radiance, but never did I suspect it was a crystal of light.
On the cusp of an umbral calamity, souls blessed with the power of the Echo invariably appear. To aid these, her chosen warriors, Hydaelyn bequeaths to each a slither of her strength in the form of a crystal of light. But as her strength wanes, so too does the potency of her gifts. This crystal, born of an earlier era, is infused with a power far greater than those of this age.
You could travel the length and breadth of the land and not find a crystal even a fraction as pure. Its value is beyond measure, as are the risks inherent in its use.
No two manifestations of the Echo are alike. I, for example, can converse with beings of every shape and size, accepting beasts, contrary to what others would have you believe. Language has nothing to do with it, of course. Rather, I am sensitive to the whispers of the soul. Their intent, their very essence even. The traces of which serve to guide the elementals to Y'shtola. Far-fetched though it may sound, I believe that with your crystal eye, I may be able to pick up where they left off and follow the remaining trail to Thancred. That is, if I have your permission.
Well, the poor sod's not going to find himself. So, as long as you don't drop it or take it out of my sight, you may do with it what you will.
Thank you, Master Matoya. Then let us begin.
Oh, we're gonna find them. Here we go. Let us find them. Quickly. Quickly now.
From the Black Shroud, the trail continues to the north and west, towards a mountain, the foot of Som Al. It was a near thing, but he was not deposited within the rock. I think.
The hunters of Tailfeather know those lands well. I say we begin our search there.
Let's go. We have a lead. Another thing I'll add as, like, another thing that MMOs seem to fail to do a lot of the time, is keep me intrigued in both story and gameplay. Which I know might just be a hard thing to do, and it might just be personal preference or yada yada, but I find it like video games seem to falter when it comes to, or at least MMOs seem to falter in at least one of those categories pretty harshly. If it's not interesting in, if it's really interesting in story, sometimes the gameplay's really bad, or they have it has really low moments, like really low moments. But sometimes the story's really good, but the gameplay doesn't like keep up with that at all. Which is overall not the case for Final Fantasy XIV. At least from what I've experienced, the only load time I've had with FF14 is during A Realm Reborn, but that was just because I wanted to get through it so I could get to Heavensward, so I could see what this game actually had to offer. While I was seeing what this game had to offer in A Realm Reborn, it was not everything that I wanted to see yet. And I heard so many good things that I was just like, okay, I just need to press through and see what I can do, and see how far I can get. But this game has a lot of really good, like, solid mechanics that are very consistent and very, very well done, all things considered. So, personally, I think this game is really good. I think it's probably better than most MMOs. With New World, the gameplay's pretty good, but paying attention to the story in New World is kind of hard, not only because of the lack of voice acting, but because of the lack of really much going on there. Even Destiny kind of has this problem sometimes, I'll be real. Destiny has the problem of its grind being really intense sometimes, like really intense. Like so intense, in fact, that it's not as fun sometimes. It does get a little mind melty. But with this game, every dungeon seems pretty unique. Every dungeon is fun, has good music. That's a big thing as well. The music in this game is fucking excellent, generally speaking. Realm Reborn has some music sometimes, but it's generally still pretty good. It's still Final Fantasy music, which I love. But, yeah, I generally think that this game holds both well, very well. My problem comes from other video games that just don't do those very well. Black Desert Online also has the same issues. So sometimes it's both the gameplay and the story are just kind of at least to me they were. I didn't get really hooked as much as I am with at least this game. At least with Final Fantasy. Sorry, I didn't want to go on too much of a rant there. Where I find myself in an unfamiliar wilderness, my first instincts would be to seek out signs of civilization. Ordinarily, perhaps, but in his wounded state, he might not have wished to risk contact with strangers of unknown allegiance. Yet even had Thancred chosen to to remain in the forest, the hunters would have surely have stumbled across his trail. Tailfeather doesn't strike me as an isolated outpost, though. Merchants and traders pass through reasonably regularly, do they not? In which case, we'll need to provide a more detailed description of when we question the locals. Fear not, Kryl. I have already prepared several sketches of Thancred for that very purpose. This is impressive. You drew him from memory? A skill I acquired some years ago for reasons I no longer remember. Oh, okay. Bro's just a fucking expert artist, and he just doesn't know why. I propose we split into two pairs. Astola and I will acquire the outlying encampments while Pope and Crow resident to Tailfeather afterwards. We shall regroup the Nost stuff, boss, and share our findings. Assuming there are no objectives, let us be about. He certainly has matured, isn't he? Has hard to imagine he was only a boy practicing jarrings for hours to impress young ladies. Anyway, we had to best get started. Find me when you finish making the rounds. Well, at least we now know why he's just an expert artist. He wanted to do it for the woman. The woman. He likes women. Searching for a friend of yours? Let's have a look at that. A surprisingly accurate depiction of a missing Thancred. Suggesting that Alphino may have mistaken his life calling. That's funny. That's a good item description. No. Ain't seen him around, sorry. Sag. It's okay. We have two other people that we can question. Such as Grimold and Marcychamp. Marcychamp? I don't know. What's that you've got there? A sketch? Yep. Check it out. Check it. It's sick, right? Can't say I know the face. Do you say he's something of a warrior? I heard a tale the other day of a Hyuran vagabond who brought down the Bandersnatch by himself and with style. Way they tell it, he was dancing like a beast, like it was a bell behind something like your man. It kind of does actually. Thank you. Of course, the big guy at top knows quite a bit. Rare, but it could be more specific. I hit by this one bloke a while back. Didn't get a good look at his face, but it could have been him. Beyond the forest, as I recall, along the river to the west of Tailfeather, I remember thinking he wasn't much of a hunter. The lad was making no effort to cover his tracks. And he was carrying an axe instead of a bow. Also, was that a nod at dancers as well? Finish? In that case, we've learned everything we can here. Let's see what others have found out. Did she just talk to this one guy? Gaia and or gal? She just talked to them and that was it? She's just like, yes, you. I will interrogate you until you give me answers. kind of silly. Now we wait for Alphino and Istola. Where are they at, bro? My apologies for our late arrival. We thought it was a wise decision as many hunters to question as many hunters as we could. Many have made camp in inaccessible locations, ideal for hunting game, so not so receiving to visitors. Nevertheless, our time was well spent. There have been countless sightings of an exceptionally capable Huron hunter whom no one is familiar. No one had the chance to see the man's face. His height and build matched Thancred's description and his fighting prowess. So you have heard some tales. Be that as it may, we yet want conclusive proof. Mayhap this is unrelated, but I heard a curious tale regarding a Vath traveler. He came to tell of other garments fit for a man of refinement, which seemed a rather curious description for one of his kind. Are you implying that Thancred sent a Vath to market in his stead? Why would he not go himself? Well, if you recall, you yourself emerged from the live stream as naked as your name day. It is a scene I shall never forget. Is it now? Oh, shit. Well, I mean, I was pleased to see you. I mean, it was a simple statement of fact. It stands to reason that Thancred found himself in the same predicament. In any case, he had dealings with the Vath. They should be able to tell us no. Quite right, Kryl. Quite right. Oh, we just get both of those. Nice. I don't think I've ever used a potion in this game. Is there ever a time that I'm like, oh, I should pop this potion? Alphino would like to very much continue the search for Thancred. I don't think I genuinely don't think I've ever opened my inventory and was like, I have to use this potion. Same with the Phoenix Down. You get a Phoenix Down at the end of ARR. And I don't think I've ever used it either. Even though I have died, I think, once or twice. But I don't know if there's, like, a use for those kinds of things. For well enough, there could be waiting in the Lilith. Let's go and see Beth right away. Come along, everyone. Come along. Great hunters, we welcome you once more to the Lothvath Asvath. What do you seek this day? We seek a man whom we are told may have a certain dealings. How curious! The hunters tire of this godly sport and pursue mortal prey. No, he's not prey, but a friend gone long missing. Good. He is a friend of the Vath as well, one of whom we've traded many times. Truly, and you're certain it was this man? There's no doubt. The fleshling clothed in skins came to us in Som-Al. Lost and weak, he offered meat and hides in trade, and in exchange we tended to his wounds. He brought us much flesh, so skilled a hunter he was, much flesh. When he asked for garments, we were glad to provide them. And where is he now? Gone to Lost Asganath, not long ago, when he heard the One Mind had been summoned our god once more. Ravana has returned? Bidofnir did say that Nath had grown as before, but what could Thancred hope to accomplish by himself? Honored Elder, we thank you for your help. Would that we could repay this kindness ere we depart, but we have to hasten our comrade's side. Go, great hunters, lest the Nath claim him as a sacrifice. Oh, we get to see this guy again. I thought his fucking boss design was sick, by the way. I love this guy. he's not a good person, but he is a super sick boss design, and I love him. So I'm happy to see that we're going to be able to approach him again. Hopefully, unless it's just some ruse, which is entirely possible. I don't think I fought literally anything since I started playing again, by the way. It has been quite a while since I've been into a fight, so we'll be able to do this. You'll be able to see my sick gameplay. Can I target something, please? Thank you. Wrong thing. I thought I was still targeting the other thing. That's why I... Okay, we're gonna have to kill these things. Because I need to refresh my brain on how to play again. Anyways, so... I'm doing pretty good. It's not too bad. Hopefully the game isn't too loud, by the way. It seems it's a little loud on my end. I will actually turn it down just a bit. Just a bit. Just for the sake of my own ears. In exchange, I will turn it up for you guys.
Thancred, we must hurry.
His name is Thancred. I keep saying Thancred. That's embarrassing. But that's okay. We can be embarrassed today. I don't know about that being Thancred. What's up, guys? Oh shit. That's the guy. No, that's the Warrior of Darkness. Ain't no fucking way that ain't the Warrior of Darkness.
This day we reclaim the reins of history. This day we rid ourselves of the Ascians forever.
Fools playing at heroes, all of you. Is this how you believe you can save your world?
We can and we will, Ascian. You shall see. Or perhaps you will not.
Unless I'm high, and that's not, but it's the same guy from the cutscene post Heavensward. He's gotta be evil. He was previously the World of Light. Or the Warrior of Light.
So you are the Warrior of Light. The savior of Eorzea. It's a wonder you didn't come sooner. What with the primal and all. Lost a step, have we?
Have care. The ether moves strangely around him.
It would seem we share a common enemy. Mayhap you would tell us who you are.
Shall we show them?
Oh shit. Evil! They're fucking evil. Who would have guessed? God damn! It's Yola! Oh shit, dude. That guy's enjoying that a little too much. If you ask me. A little too much in the face, you know? It must be him. Oh! Goated. Let's go. Dude, I don't like how much these guys are just fucking grinning, smiling at fighting and shit. Evil. Evil motherfuckers.
Not very sporting of you to interrupt. But so be it. Mark well our faces, warrior of light.
Yeah, I guess.
We are the warriors of darkness.
Walkers of a different path. And we shall meet again.
Evil motherfuckers, that's what they are. Dude, they all accepted the TP with you invite thing.
Warriors of darkness. Really?
That's cheating, by the way, to have more than 4 people in a party. That's cheating in a dungeon. Holy shit, man.
Thancred, are you all right?
My goated man. Thancred kind of cute though. I'm not gonna lie. He's not.
Can wait. I'd rather not be here when the Nath arrive. Agreed?
He's not like husband material like Gragas. Gragas is too hot. So is Nautilus. He's not that level, but he's cute. You know? Like you see Gragas and you're like, "Holy shit, husband." And you see Nautilus and you're like, "Holy shit, husband." You see that guy, you're like, "Oh, he's cute. He's alright." You know? You know what I mean? Anyone else getting what I'm putting down? I'm sorry.
Suffice it to say, our reunion was not at all as I pictured it. Waiting until the last instant to join the fray. 'Tis plain you have not lost your appetite for the dramatic.
I'm sorry for those who didn't want to hear me call Gragas my husband, and Nautilus from League of Legends my husband.
The circumstances of our parting. The heroic last stand, the tunnel filling with light, and then... Had I known you intended to use forbidden magics to deliver me to some god's forsaken wilderness, I would have thanked you in advance.
Tancred.
And we're still waiting for somebody else, right? We got Thancred
If
now.
nothing else, you might have warned me that I would emerge from the live stream in the altogether.
Oh, they really have to show that.
From some obsidian I found, and set about hunting for meat and hides.
Oh Lord!
I'm not all that skilled in leatherworking. It's probably for the best that I met the Vath before I was.
Holy shit, dude! He's gonna tear up a little bit of a tear up. He's haughty. He's haughty. He's gonna tear up.
So you were the fleshling clothed in skins of whom the storyteller spoke.
A description which fit me as ill as the skins themselves. Happily, I was able to trade with the Vath for garments better becoming a man of refinement. From them, I learned of Ravana, and of the great warrior who had once laid him low.
And thence did you conclude that were you to track the Primal's movements, it would surely bring you into contact with the Scions once more.
It seemed a reasonable assumption. I could think of no one else with your enthusiasm for slaying beastmen gods. Until now, that is.
Ah, yes. The self-proclaimed Warriors of Darkness. 'Tis only fitting that they stand in opposition to the Warrior of Light, I suppose.
True. It's kind of cliche, actually.
Only for a moment. They were confronting a man in black. An Ascian, I think.
If these warriors are capable of doing battle with Ascians and Primals both, they must be possessed of powerful protection. Protection not unlike the Echo.
My guess as to what the Warrior of Darkness is already, this is my theory, is that we are not unknown to the fact that gods and things like of like can be reborn. So what they've done is because initially gods are seen as like these positive, like super positive features and things like that, yada yada. They are reborn, and they were taken into darkness instead, and they were converted to be evil. So they will probably just be evil. I don't know for how long. I don't know if we're gonna kill them in the post shit here, but it might be like a wait onto Stormblood type of thing, because I know that what they do is they do a lot of build up for the next expansion. From what I've heard, they do let you do things, of course, but they do a lot of build up for the next one. So I'm excited to see. Alphino is lost in thought, doubtless ruminating on implications of your encounter with the Warriors of Darkness. I am wondering how long. Oh, this is not. Should not be progressing. Blessed with the power of an Echo and driven to put down Primals. Despite his declaration that the way they walk a different path, I struggle to see how their goals conflict with ours. Nor is it that the only oddity. I find it passing strange that such exponential individuals should have wholly escaped our notice until now. Surely we would have heard rumors and attempted to recruit them to our cause. I recall no such adventures, and I would not soon forget their like, nor will any of us, I think. One of the primary duties was to scour the city-states for promising candidates, which is now Da and Papalimo and Pulper, which is how Yada, is it Ida or is it Da? Is it just Da? I don't remember. This is literally the fucking beginning of the game. I don't remember their names, sadly. The memories. Seems like yesterday that you slew your first primal. Speaking of which, I had a distinct impression that it was not the first time that band of merry men and women had killed a god. I labor to believe that band of that's a word. Gifted adventurers has been traveling the land, slaying primals of art without our knowledge. 'Twould imply gross negligence on our part. Speculation will avail us not. We know. For the present, we must concentrate what we do know, namely the Lord Ravana is to know more. Vodnaknir informed Sir Emeric's invitation. Since you seem to have affairs here well in hand, I shall take my leave simply for vicinity in the colony is giving me a stinking headache. If you need me, Master Matoya would beg her assistance from Minfilia. Got it. Wait, Minfilia is missing. I thought she escaped with Pulper. I shall explain on the road much has happened in your absence. Great. Jeez, man. So many big words that I don't know how to say. Can we simplify it, dumb it down a little bit for me? Smile. Just for me. For Pulper Lane streamer. Can we get like a simplified words mode as like an option? The one who only semi-paid attention in English class is starting to fall behind a little bit. She said, "Thou seekest the night, thou hast long since departed for Ishgard. Yeah, but it is not why we came. We bring good tidings for you and yours. Lord Ravana has summoned by the Nath. He's here, been laid down. Truly, once you more your mortals succeed, or mine own kin, thanks. Take her. God fell by another's hand. Another revelation upon revelation, regardless, cause for celebration, and Nath will have no choice but to withdraw. Another time, I have tidings of thee as well. Regarding the Ishgardian's invitation. As promised, I brought the matter to my sire. I'm going to answer for 1,000 years and my beloved, who gave her life into peace. This is just my life. So the child of Ishgard came to me. From want of warp, she wrapped herself in a dream. Yet the world she remembers... The world will remember her deeds. For truth she fought, for justice she sinned. For redemption she sacrificed, and became as light. To follow one's heart, to have faith in one's convictions, be it for weal or for the foe. She is the folly and the glory of man, and of dragon. He hath entrusted the choice to us, and we have made it. We will keep faith with you, and walk in the light. You'll accept Sir Emmeric's invitation. Let it be known that I, Vidofnir, shall journey to Ishgard on behalf of my people. We are honored to receive your answer, and will convey your words to our allies without delay. Nice. The dragons are on our side, yet again. It is happening, Isael. You were here to see it, sadly. Here it be.
Even as the Scions celebrated the return of a long-lost friend, honorable men plotted to deprive them of another.
Oh shit.
To whom Sir Emmeric was no hero, but a scheming patricide.
What the fuck? Dude. Are you for real?
Honorable men who would fain wash the paving stones of foundation with the tyrant's blood. Honorable men whose knife in the dark was the spark which set the city aflame, and who sang as it burned.
Dude. Cringe. That is what I call mega cringe. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me right meow? That's fucked up. Come on, man. We're so close. Every time, we're so close to just being a happy family again, and then somebody goes and ruins it. Somebody's just like, oh, I don't want to be happy. I just want to be I want to be evil. I just want to be evil. Fucking bastards, man. Right, let us not keep Sir Emeric waiting. Are you quite well, Thancred? Forgive me, give me a lot to digest. Scardians and Dravinians, our friends nowhere to be found. Would seem no end to the troubles. We can face them head on, once at a time. For now, we must apply ourselves to a lot of tests and keep our others. Remember, Thancred, we found you as they found me. In time, we will find Papillima and Nymphelia as well. Trouble soon in memory. Pray you misunderstand. I do not mean to imply that it would be otherwise. I merely wish to rejoin the grand adventures when more triumphal returns. Despite your recent accomplishments, the mood here is less than celebratory. But I have no doubt that we will enjoy this victory soon enough. You may have rest assured that I will pay my part in the hilt. Alright. And now we get to see what the fuck happened to my homie. why this fucking asshole just decided to stab the dude. Like, why, bro? Why would you go and do something like that? We have returned. In this, at least the fates are kind. Greetings, Sirs Commander. Please inform me that Vidofnir has accepted Sir Emmerich's invitation. She has? These are glad tidings indeed. Would that the Lord Commander were here to hear them. Is he otherwise engaged? Sleeping off a knight to the gut. What? What happened? Will he live? I don't know how to pronounce that word. Tell me that he is a full recovery, but the Lord Edmond and Artoriel not have been on hand since when the assassins struck. Would not have been so fortunate. For mercy, they subdued the fiend before he could land a falling blow. The attacks was just a beginning, though. Not long after, buildings all around the city, including several of ours, burst into flame. Bastards caught us completely by surprise. We've been doused in the fires, but for every one we put out, it seems like 2 more start up. Casualties are mounting, especially in the Broom. Tis plain that the fires started by the assassin's conspirators. Until they have been rounded up, there is no end to this. Will you help us find them? For sure, dude. I have no issues beating people up for being an asshole. Even if they are citizens. Primal accessory of fending. Which one am I taking here? For tank. Am I taking this one? What am I I've never actually asked. What am I taking for tank? Because I don't think it probably isn't this, all things considered. Because I don't think skill speed is very useful to me, right? Is it? Am I stupid? I have really high spell speed. No, maybe skill speed affects both casting and recast timers. The higher the value, the shorter the timers, higher the potency. I'm assuming I'm not focusing it, right? I want, like, vitality and strength, obviously. But what am I getting other than that? Like, as the other ones? Is it just personal preference? That's the real question. I've never asked this question before in my entire time playing this game, by the way. Because this one seems like it'd be the one to go with. This one has vitality on all of them. And strength, along with determination. These don't. This one seems kind of just better for me. The other one is probably... Well, we'll see. We'll figure it out. I'll figure it out fucking later. Who cares? I'll just take one of them and be happy with what I have. Begin our investigation immediately. Witnesses must be found. Suspects must be identified. Have you been able to determine the precise locations of where the fires are set? Mayhap there is a pattern. If there is, we have yet to discern it. Fires have been reported throughout the city in both pillars and foundation. Indeed, given the size of the area affected, I think you divided our forces. Master Alphino and Master Ishtola, I would have you take charge of investigation and foundation. As you wish, mayhap Tataru can be assistance as well. Meaning Pulper and me get the pillars. Okay, they'll like me up there. Only question is, will the grizzled old rogue strike and oppose over there be joining us? Thancred of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. And may I say what a pleasure it is to meet you too, my lady. I'll bet. Name's Hilda. A scion, eh? And there I was thinking I found a fellow ruffian amongst these illustrious personae. I will remain here, coordinate the fire, quench your effort. We're just gonna be quenching fires. It's fine. Killing people, probably. Maybe incapacitating them severely so that they cannot cause more fires. Hi, kitty. Sorry, it's cat time for me a little bit. I need a little cat break. Too much reading, and my throat's starting to get a little dry. I might get water. Hey! Meow! Meow! Hey! Hi! You're silly. Oh, you're silly. Sorry. Apologies if this is interrupting gaming time. I need my cat to be calmed, and I need them to know that it's going to be okay. Hi. Hi. You okay? They're just sleepy, but they're having trouble sleeping because of the noise. It's okay. You okay? You okay? They might want out, actually. I don't think they've eaten much today yet. Oh. I might let them into the cat room, since they might be hungry and thirsty and stuff. You hungry? Hmm? But they also could just want to vibe, which is understandable as well. They're a good kitty. You want to eat? Want some foods? Want some waters? Do you have a full food bowl? Let's go check. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some water as well. So give me just a second here. Oh, you can look at Thancred, I guess. There's not much point to me not letting you guys look at Thancred. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'll be right back. Sorry, I'm back. I had to ask my aunt for also a bag of chips, because I'm craving some chips, like really bad. Like, really bad. Sorry for the wait. I'm back, though. I hope everyone's doing well, as per usual. Let's, get back into it. First, hey, check this out. I know you guys probably don't want to hear it. I do have a Discord. I have a Twitter that you can check every once in a while. I might post a funny on there. You might be like, haha, that's pretty funny, Pulper Lane. Discord is more important to me. If you want to join the Discord down below, I'd really appreciate it. If you want to stay in touch with my streams, and if you want to maybe play video games with me sometime, I play League. I play other video games. I play this game now. So if you want to just fucking play video games, we can play video games, guys. I'm down for playing video games all the time. Most of the time. Sometimes I'm not so much, but I try to. But sorry about that. I just wanted to get that out of the way. Thank you, everyone who's coming around for the stream, by the way. Hope everyone's chilling. Hope everyone's having a good day. Back to Final Fantasy. Well, we could begin by sifting through charred rubble and questioning random passerby. In my experience, every town has at least one individual who can be counted on to know things he or she should not. Oh, the infamous Lord Emanalin, the Four Toms, lover of woman and wine, though neither care for him that much. That say he could gossip for Ishgard. Just a sort of fellow I have in mind. Capital suggestion, Pulper. Let me know if you ever want assistance in any dungeons or trials or anything, by the way. You should add me, Rook. Add me. Add me. And, I don't know if we might be in different data centers, maybe. I don't know. You probably saw when I was logging in, but I hope that won't be an issue if that's the case. You'll be a Crozier, almost like... making an effort to be seen. Let's go and see him. World traveling, yeah, I know world traveling's a thing now. I just wanted to I don't want to like inconvenience you if I want to like do something and you're not around. I do want to do. I know is there a raid for Heavensward that you do in the story's progress? Because I haven't seen it yet, or is it not until after post story stuff? For real, I know. I'm always just appreciative of the time that people give me, and I just want to make sure I'm not wasting it. Is there a raid for this? Because I'd like to do that with a friend, so I at least know what's going on. Post-story and side quests, because I know they required you to do the Crystal Tower raid. It was a required thing in ARR. So, I assume that will be the same here. That's for, reasons? The reasons no one knows. It's understandable. It's okay. I don't need an answer immediately. I just wanted to know. There probably is one, as it is an expansion. Lore and story stuff later on. Don't want to spoil. Okay. Understood. Grizzled, I will accept, but old. Oh, he just wanted to say that he was insulted by being called old. That's a fucking... That's insane. In the chat. But yeah, add me and I'll see what I can... If you want to... I don't mind you just tagging along if you want to, or if you just want to just do things, or if you want to like level a class or something, you know? I am totally down. Knowing you probably have literally everything leveled already, so... Heavensward's 8-man raid is Alexander, and the 24-man is the... Forgot the name. I see. Yeah, if it's cool, I can just get on real quick to friend you in-game. Yeah, of course. I don't see why not. If you ever catch me online, you're welcome to just join, because I'm able to do that now. I keep forgetting. I'm like, I can always add you. You could add me. It's vice versa. I don't have. You don't have to have it. It's whatever. I can always add you. But I forget that I'm not on the free trial anymore. So when it comes to adding people and stuff and being in stuff, I could just be in one. Don't you get bonus XP for being in a party or something? Or am I stupid? You get shared XP or something like that, right? If it isn't Pulper, dearest of all my friends, you're looking rather glum. Something the matter, old girl. Bonus XP for first-timers gives it to the whole party. Right. The arsons, dreadful business, that and awfully curious, wouldn't you say? There doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason at all. Naturally, we've doubled the guard outside the manor, along with most of the other houses. Can't have an old pile going up in flames, after all. Oh, in case you were wondering why Hoplon is awful, is Osh and refugees. With refugees, the lower levels of the vault have been opened to the unfortunate souls who have lost their homes. Sir Emmerich's orders, from what I hear. Remarkable man. Not even a knife in the ribs can keep him from his duties. And actually, old girl, if you were thinking of questioning refugees, should you be more happy to accompany... I should be more than happy to accompany you to the Hoplon. While you conduct your inquiries, I could offer words of comfort to the distressed and despondent young maidens. I liked 2 of the Alliance raids on Heavensward, but didn't like the 3rd one all that much. How many raids are in ARR? Like 3? 2? 2 or 3? It was 2 or 3. It was the Crystal Towers raid. There was another raid that I don't remember the name of, that you jumped around in jump pads. Those are the only 2 I know of. There might have been a 3rd one. Was there a 3rd one? There might have just been 2. I don't know. I know there's a Nier Automata raid or something like that, like a Nier Automata inspired raid, and I want to do that. I want to do that raid really bad. You're giving me one of those looks, aren't you? You do me an injustice, old girl. I will have you know my heart yearns but for one rose, prickly though she may be. I sense you remain unconvinced. Very well. If it will not help to prove purity of my intentions, I shall gratefully rescind my offer. Now run along and catch those arsonists. That was not entirely what I hoped for. Whose idea was it to come here again? Never mind. For our next step, I suggest we divide our efforts. While you question the refugees of Hopla and Pulper, I shall investigate the locations where fires were first set. Would you be so kind as to join me, Hilda? In ARR, it's Rabolith, Sycus, something tower, in World of Darkness. I don't remember which one of those I've done. You know what? I reckon I would. Can't have the roaming about in an unfamiliar city by your lonesome, can we? You'd get robbed blind and left shivering in your small clothes. Well, we can actually check, right, with the duty finder. Duty. Trials, raids. Oh, no, I've done all 3. I have all 3, at least. I don't know if I've done them all. Oh, no, I have. I just don't remember them. I have, however, not done Alexander yet. Should I just do Alexander real quick? I'll do it later. I want to do that when I'm leveling classes, actually. I save a lot of the bigger activities for class leveling and stuff, so... I'll do that later. Apologies if I just, like, blue-balled the fuck out of you if you thought you were gonna go see raid activities happening. My apologies. That was not my intention. I am rapidly approaching your location. I hope to see you soon, homie. If you can, find me, that is. Haha. Now I'll turn my screen off so you can't find me, bastard. No, I'm kidding. Quickly hide everything. Oh, it's you. I see. I see. I see, 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 I see. I see, 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 slash wave. There we go. And just like that, it's all coming together. This is my favorite emote. Truly a wonderful thing. Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh my god, I'm fucking rich! Alright. Enough of that. What a good time this game is. I can't help but just have a good time. Are there any other... There's the Harvest Dance, right? There's this one. This one's neat. It makes me wonder if there's any more. Hold on, I have to put these on like the thing, because this is like my emote thing. There's still a ton of cool stuff for you to unlock. I should probably do that, huh? But check this out. That's awesome. There was a man with a satchel. I saw him kneeling outside a window, and there was smoke everywhere. It was so hot I couldn't breathe. I don't... Oh my god. Truly a pair to be had. I don't remember how it made out. I suppose I must have climbed. Baby your arm's getting better after all. True. True. I can leave you be now. Oh, but the maid outfit was so goated. I appreciate you coming by and adding me to. Now you can play the video game whenever you feel is right for you. Because I will be playing almost every day. So get the most out of the subscription that I have. The very limited subscription that I have of 30 days. Come, my brothers and sisters. There is food and shelter enough for all in the Basilica. Helon's blessing be upon you, Father. I confess we were not sure if we should come. There are so many unbelievable tales these days about the Archbishop, and Sir Emmerich, and the Dravinians. Just shoot me a message when you're in play. I'm down to help out. All right, I will. I hope to see you around again. If you're not leaving the stream, are you leaving the stream? I don't know if I might be misinterpreting, unless you're just not playing. I don't know. I'm a little brainless. There are so many unbelievable these tales about the Archbishop, Sir Emmerich, and the Dravinians, right? Trust in your heart, brother. We pay no heed to the lies of the lesser man. They seek only lead you astray. I'm chilling in the stream. I don't want to bother you while you were streaming. Oh, no, you're not. You're not bothering me. I'm always down to chat and stuff. Do you require a secure as well, miss? You think I need it? Looking like this? I'm not busy till like 10, lol. Oh, I see. That's lucky, because it's probably around the time not around the time I'll be done, but it'll be close. I'll also be playing FF14 off stream as well, by the way. Like, I'm not streaming this every day. As much as it, like, would be cool, probably, I can't do that. I will be streaming it when it is not, like, when it's, like, story stuff, maybe, when it's, like, crucial story stuff, but I really wanted to wait until I got to Stormblood anyways, to start streaming, FF14, but as the time, Jesus Christ, Stream Element spot, but as time goes on, you know, so the Temple Knights have begun their investigation at last. Good, this madness has gone on far too long. With that, I could do something to aid you in your search, but I have a duty to these poor souls. Farewell, and may the Fury guide your steps. That guy is sus. And sus among us, that guy. Ours was one of the first homes to be claimed, but I didn't see how the fire began. It was only when I heard our neighbor shouting that I looked outside and saw the flames. We barely escaped with their clothes on our backs. We're not in the church's generosity. I don't think we know what we'd do. So, whoever started these gosh dang fires is a freaking menace to society, huh? We gotta get that guy. Can I jump down? Oh, thank God. Ah, there you are. Anything to share? You require more muddled testimony of traumatized girl if it were to identify the culprits. While you were requesting refugees, I suspected the scenes of the several other fires, including the St. Remian's Cathedral and the other tribunal. And the structure suffered a significant damage. Some might say that it was spared to the grace of the Fury. Others might question how such ruthlessly efficient arsonists contrived to fail so miserably on 2 occasions, but their target was the bastion of Ishgardian orthodoxy. Nothing conclusive, of course, but it does give one cause to wonder. Alphino and will doubtless have an option. True. True. We go down to the Foundation. Mysterious being. I wonder if there's any major titles. I don't remember how to change your title. Is it in achievements? I don't know if it's probably not in here, actually. There's a... I don't know if I have any titles in character. Oh, you're so right. Oh shit, I have way more. Holy shit. Backblood. And also reputation. Is it? I think it's just here. Is this not it? Or profile, ignore me, I'm dumb. Oh, okay. I was like, oh, am I doing the wrong thing? I did not know I had this many titles. The heart of the party. Gambler. That's funny. Bug Girl, Bearer of the Touch, Believer, the Redeemed. Nidhogg, Slayer of the Silver Fuller, Imperial Nuisance, Under Archon. The End of Aslan and Backblood. I kind of like Backblood. But Blackblood, rather. Sorry. Or the Redeemed. But I kind of also like Icebreaker a lot. Let's go with fucking Gambler. Fuck it. I want people to know of my addiction to the Golden Saucer that I had for a while. I don't know if it's obvious enough that I spent like 2 weeks in the Golden Saucer in the free trial, by the way, so I didn't have access to all the cool shit where I just grinded for their bunny outfit because I really wanted it. It was quite something. That experience was quite something. There's a captive here, by the way. They just... Silence will avail you not, sir. Sir? I'm gonna make food, lol. Okay. Pulper, I was about to summon you. As you can see, we have detained a suspect. We found this man loitering near remains of one such stricken buildings. According to the eyewitness, he is also present before the fires broke out. We wish to have words. He did not, so we insisted. Let me go, damn it. You've got the wrong man. But you reek of oil. Are those burns on your hands? An occupational hazard, I suppose. But tell me, does arson pay well? I'm a victim, you imbecile. Look at me. Aye, that you are. After a fashion. You should know what your pious patron has already spun it's a delightful yarn about how his pet mongrel slipped the leash and set about burning half the city to the ground. Not very noble of him, I grant you, but these are highborn types. These highborn types rarely do show loyalty to their pets. In fact, he called you rabid, and begged us to put you down. That's bollocks. He's the one who told me to keep going. Even a sinner such as me could find salvation in the Furies' work, he said. I'd be left behind. Tried to, with all my heart. I'd left it behind. Tried to, with all my heart. Said my prayers every day, like a good man. But he came to me. He came to me. And there you have it, Hilda. Would you be so kind as to escort our friend here to the congregation? Aye. So long as he don't mind if he's limping when he gets there. True, kill him. We don't kill, sadly, unless you're a fucking massive evil, apparently. So, that was incredible, Thancred, but how did you know he would confess? Well, I have seen his like before, a troubled soul, manipulated by men of power and wielded as a weapon. I could not be certain, of course, but given the stakes, I thought it was worth the risk. And our captain had called your bluff? And if our had our captain called your bluff? Must we entertain hypotheticals? The world is vexing. The world as it is vexing enough. Fuck, dude. That was a really fucked up term. As it is, that was fucked up. Thank you, Thancred. Well, whether by luck or judgment, we have at last confirmed that the arsons were orchestrated by a person or persons of influence. I think the best we now return to the congregation and discuss how we best proceed. Alright. Jesus. Eventually, Pulper Lane will be able to read properly, I swear. It'll be a journey you guys will follow along with. Pulper Lane slowly learning to be able to read properly. It's not like reading out loud is what causes me to have those stutters, by the way. I have trouble reading in my head as well. If anything, reading out loud helps me prevent from lingering on one word way too long because of I think it's just like an ADHD thing. I don't know for sure. But whenever I try to read something long in my mind for an elongated period of time, I get stuck on one word and then I just don't move past it for Sometimes if it's really, really bad, I sit on looking at a word. Unironically, I think I've sat looking at a word for 40 minutes. Just one word. Because I just get so lost in thought reading that it's just I just sit there looking at one thing. And I'm doing it right now. Except I'm talking about how fucking stupid I am. I have horrible, horrible, horrible concentration issues. On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, I thank you all. The man you apprehend is being interrogated as we speak, though he fell silent upon realizing that we had not turned his master. He will soon tell us what he knows, one way or another. Pardon the intrusion, First Commander. Ah, Lord Artoriel. Are you here to see your father? He is attending Sir Emmerich in his chambers at present. I am. He bid me bring his slave. This slave! Salve! Slave! Holy shit! Maximum unreadable word. Then do not let me detain you, and thank you for your kindness, my lord. In times of trouble, every man must do his part. Would that I could do more. Jesus Christ. Slave. Lord Artoriel. Artoriel? I can't fucking pronounce his name now. Artoriel is not wrecked. Artoriel. I'm doing it. This is what I do in my mind. This is exactly what I do in my mind. I will read this word 40 fucking times until I get it. God damn. I don't seem to be the best of spirits. Jesus Christ. It would be better if Master Alphino, his father, would widely slandered, and his brother, half-brother not yet, could hold to the grave. Alright. Fending. And now we get our box. Look at this box! 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 Yes! Let's go! Box. Box of rings. What do you mean reassign gear to Dark Knight? That normally doesn't happen. We'll do this for all of our classes that we can. I don't think I can do these with these, so... These classes are barely leveled, so that's fine. This class needs to be caught up, I think. I would like to have at least one DPS class generally caught up to where I want it to be, but we'll see. Oh! And we get more. Wait. We get his shield. Wait, we get the shield. Okay, well, that... Okay, well, that's a little fucked up. I don't know why the shield is put on our back. And, I'm naked, but, you know, that's cool, I guess. That's a neat... I like this shield, man. It's so cute. I'll probably take the healing one. All things considered, because I want... Because, honestly, a lot of... Oh.
But until we identify the ones who...
Between the various conservative and religious factions in Ishgard, I dare say there's no shortage of parties who would like to see the status quo preserved. Do any likely suspects spring to mind?
Oh, shit. Emmerich.
Lord Commander, your wounds.
Are healing well. Thank you. Time is of the essence. Lest we forget, these men would sooner put their own city to the torch than see it change. When our enemies learn that we have apprehended their arsonist, there is no telling how they will react.
Lord Commander, an armed mob has seized control of the vault.
And now we know. Tell us what happened, sir. Spare no detail.
Go. Speak.
We were directing refugees into the Basilica, as you ordered, when all of a sudden, men brandishing weapons were all around us. It happened so fast, my lord. We had no time to respond.
Oh, look, it's the guy who I assumed was fucking evil.
Barricaded themselves inside the vault.
What a surprise.
To deliver their demands.
They, the true brothers of the faith, demand that a conclave to select the next archbishop be held forthwith. Furthermore, they declare that you, Lord Commander, are guilty of patricide and high treason, and that you must surrender yourself at once to receive of the Fury's judgment.
I am totally shocked, for sure.
Do they honestly think that executing Sir Emmerich will change anything? That the truth will somehow die with him?
These fundamentalists rage against the passing of the old ways, unable to accept there can be no going back. Given the fanciful nature of their demands, a peaceful resolution does not seem likely. If the hostages are to be rescued, It will be by force, I fear.
Agreed. Lucia, take a contingent of knights and establish a perimeter outside the entrance.
At once, Lord Commander.
All right, well, we're going back in.
Elder, I need your people out in force throughout the Broom. When word spreads of the situation, the friends and family of the hostages may try to take matters into their own hands. I will not give these militants more targets. I shall lead the assault on the vault. Master Alphino, can I count on the support of the Scions?
Of course.
Yay! Back into action yet again.
I shall join you as well, Lord Commander. Your assistance is most welcome, Lord Artoirel. To arms, then, friends.
Artoirel. Artoirel. That's a fucked up name. That, no offense to that guy and anyone else that has the name Artoirel, but that name is like fucked for me to read. Like I could not, if I were a teacher in a classroom and like a bunch of people were named after Final Fantasy characters, I would probably just give up. Yeah, I would give you your own nickname based on what you looked like or something, because I would not be able to read half of these people's names. I would be a horrible teacher. I don't know, maybe, you know what? Some of the people in my class actually liked it when they got, like, nicknames from the teacher and stuff, you know? Like, they got, like, they would ask like them for a nickname, and they would be like, the people that I was in class with would usually be pretty proud to say that their nickname is this, and that the teacher would just be chill with it, you know. I think I'd be okay. I'd be an okay teacher. I certainly wouldn't be the best at teaching, but I'd be an okay teacher in vibes. I'd pass the vibe check at least. Listen well, we will enter the Basilica silently via this gate. According to our latest reports, there are at least 6 hostages held within. The numbers and readiness of the true brothers of faith are unknown. I am told that one claimed to have served under Thorin the Seventh might be the same of the true of the rest. Given the swiftness at how they seized control of the vault, I think they highly likely yes, which means they well possess the knowledge required to turn the building's defenses against us. Be that as it may, we have no choice but to press on. A Torel. I already forgot it. You are a brave man and true, but none would dare question your honor if you chose not to risk your life in this endeavor. Are you certain you wish to join us? I am no stranger on the battlefield, Sir Aymeric. My arm will not falter. My shield will not break. Alone as my witness, we will bring these fanatics to justice. I almost called them fanaftics, by the way. FNAF. I'm sorry. Follow me. Again, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Damn! They straight up tried to kill that guy! That's so fucked up. You must hurry elsewhere by Sir Simeonard. Work of the Archbishop's former servants. On your guard, they have sounded the alarm. I'll hold the entrance and look after this one. Now go. Whamp, whamp, whamp. Whamp, 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 whamp. That was fucked up. I'm still reeling at the fact, not reeling, but like, I'm shocked that they just straight up tried to kill that guy. I mean, like, what else are they gonna do? They're gonna die themselves, so might as well take out somebody, I guess. I don't know why.
Down with you!
Excuse me, I'm coming through. We secured the hostage, I guess. We just needed to kill the guy that was gonna kill him. It's so fucked up. They just straight up killed those guys. I have not procced my blood thing, by the way, which is noob behavior, I know, but I just forgot, okay? Look at me dance. Look at me go. Damn, 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 damn. Move those feet. God damn. Sorry. They took the other summon. It all happened so quickly. There they are. Let none escape. Wow. Get owns. Okay, I'm getting back into it. I just had to get it back into it. Every day I play this game and I have to like reset a little bit so and I can get back into the rhythm of playing. Sir Simeonard, lay down your arms and release the hostages and you will be shown mercy. I give you my word. Simeonard. Simeonard. It doesn't matter. He's fucking evil anyways. We can mispronounce his name all we want. Ha! The word of a heretic and kinslayer. Yeah, I read that. He's gonna go kill us. That's basically all he had to say. That's literally all we had to hear. He's killing us. Unlike you, Sir Emmerich, I'm a man of honor, but yes, he's going to kill us. Or attempt to kill at least Sir Emmerich. Which is not a problem at all, mind you. Where the dudes at? Quickly, secure the hostages. I might have just casted that on the wrong enemy. I thought I was already targeting this thing. That's my bad. Yo, these guys are fucking wailing on these guys. Chill, bro. Jesus, man. Y'all good? Hope y'all are good. Oh, there we go. The Bonds icon wouldn't appear, so... I wonder where the others are. Maybe haps in the battle that is currently happened. By what sorcery yet you stand? Enough, all of you attack. Yeah. Come here. Are you for real? Wait. Nah! I have to do the whole thing over again! I didn't know. I didn't know. I was stupid. I couldn't take the aggro. I didn't know. I didn't know. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Here we go again. Let's go. Ah. I opened my fucking NVIDIA overlay. No. Or my AMD overlay, sorry. I don't use NVIDIA. That shit whack as hell. Have you guys seen NVIDIA's latest cards? This is going to be a bit of an off-topic, I know, and a very weird thing to say. But, NVIDIA's latest cards have been kind of doo-doo, apparently. They're not, like, horrible, but they're not great. The 4070 apparently really underperforms for a graphics card that came out, like, basically this year. At least from what I'm hearing, it's not the greatest. I'm not hearing the best of words for the graphics card. Yeah, I don't know why Alt-R is the button that you press to open the AMD thing, but it is not very ideal, all things considered. Okay, that guy's just gonna get refuged? Rescued. Yeah, we can, hold on. You guys can't see it, but I did open it earlier. Let me, like, turn off the binding for, opening it. I guess I can just turn off hotkeys for the time being, because I don't think I need them. It's okay. We didn't have to do anything anyways. Nothing was required of us. Can I click this guy, please? Click this guy. Click this guy. I, like, couldn't click on him for some reason. That is quite hilarious, all things considered. Alright, this time I won't do something stupid and die, I swear. This time. Or lose. I didn't think that the fucking dudes would die, like, in 2 seconds, but, you know. Raise the righteousness, cast down the wicked. Right. It's just, how was I supposed to know they would fucking kill the guys? Come here. I think I need to keep moving. Hello? Can I move, please? Thank you. There's some at the entrance, I think, as well. Oh, I guess Alphanon's just getting beaten up. Never mind. It's okay. I haven't gotten the death prompt yet, so it seems like nobody died at least. So that's good. I think we're in the clear now. We can actually rescue these hostages. Still missing one of them. That's okay. You could probably heal these guys as a healer or something. That'd be neat. Can I? Video game? Thank you. It was clicking on the guy and I was trying to click on the bonds. Oh shit, am I not gonna make it again? Oh fuck. This is a little fucked up if I don't make it again. Please click on the fucking bonds. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh shit. Quick! Quick! Run! They were expecting you to do this quick, man. Holy shit. This is probably like the most strict this has ever been. Alright. What's up? What's up, buddy? Oh god, please don't tell me he's gonna die anyway. Please don't tell me he's gonna die anyway. Oh, he's slowly dying. It's okay. We'll be okay. I'm not in my thing, so I don't do more damage. Jesus Christ, bro. There must have been something I was doing wrong. Usually these aren't like this tough, but Jesus. Oh my god. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh. What an insane duty. I don't think I've ever had a duty that was that difficult yet. Oh, I was entering fucking text into the chat like a dumbass.
Where is he?
Where is he? Oh my god. Dude, what? You'd kill a fucking child, you fucking freak? Freak of nature, dude.
You have nowhere to run. Release the girl and surrender.
Surrender to whom? The blasphemer who throws wide the gates to our enemy? Who breaks bread with him and calls him brother? Ungodly swine! I would sooner die than surrender to you.
Is it godly to spill the blood of an innocent child? To burn the homes of your brothers? Tell me, priest, is that godly?
For real.
Do not speak to me of godliness, heathen. Your father's blood is on your hands, as is hers.
Dude, a freak of nature, man. Oh, oh my god. I hate this guy. It's okay. She'll be fine. The dragon's coming. Right? Dragon. I expect to see a dragon. No fucking way they just let her die, right? Dragon! Dragon! Go! Yes! Let's go, dude. Goated dragon.
What? But I...
Fucking love her.
Vidofnir!
Let's go. I almost called her Horace Velger, but that's not who that is. Yo, you're gonna hide from the dragon that just saved your goddamn life?
Mayhap I chose an inopportune moment.
Not at all. Pray forgive us this most unworthy reception. We are honored to have you with us, and right glad of your aid.
Fortune delivered the child unto me. I had but to receive her.
Thank you for saving me.
Thou art welcome, child.
True. I love Vidofnir. She? I think Vidofnir's she, right? They're so awesome. Bestie dragon.
Never did I think to be indebted to so unexpected a savior. But full glad am I to be so.
Let's go. What happened to the guy?
Friend of Izel, warrior of warriors, I had hoped to meet with thee. I bear a message from my sire.
From Gracefelder.
Upon returning to our lands, Nidhogg's shade did sing unto his brood, and they for skies unknown did then take wing. This thou must know, for your fates are inextricably bound.
What of Estinian? Is he truly lost to us?
Oh, my phone's almost charged. Yeah, for real. I would like to know his...
Such matters are beyond my ken. I bear
What?
my father's words. Take from them what thou wilt.
Well, I hope Estinian can be saved. I hope.
Fare you well, mortals.
So it is as they say then. A great white dragon swooped down from the heavens to rescue an innocent child.
A most unexpected turn of events, but not an unwelcome one. The people will not soon forget this day.
Yet how will they choose to remember it, Sir Emeric? And will these events serve to bring man and dragon closer together, or drive a deeper wedge between brothers? After 1,000 years, the world these men once knew is changing, and with ungentle swiftness to boot. Though their actions are misguided, their sentiments are only to be expected. You may be sure that others will rally to their cause. I share your desire for a lasting peace with the Jovanians, I do. But I would not see it built on the bones of our countrymen, nor on our own. I see much of Horsefon in you, and I could not bear to mourn the passing of another son.
Aww.
Lord Edmund.
Well, it's not over yet. At least we know this. This has been a day of surprises, has it not? 'Tis but a pity Vidofnir couldn't stay longer. Thank you for the pulper drip emotes. I love those. Those are my babies. Yes, I think it's fair to say that she's timed her departure rather less well. It's fair to say that if she timed her departure, yeah, whatever, fuck off. Ciri does it justice, but one moment later would have been a moment too late. Let us pray that Ishgardians who yet harbor doubts will take the events to heart and accept the truth of Sir Amaric's words. 'Tis only meet that I informed Tataru of what has occurred here. If you have need of me, I shall be at Fort Tom's Manor. Allow me to accompany you. Tataru would never forgive me if I left the Rising Stones without saying goodbye. A moment, Pulper, I wish a word. Tell me, does Thancred seem quite well to you? In what way? I mean, I don't remember what Thancred was like in ARR. It is very... My one question is, it is very convenient, if there were to be questions up put for him, that he was there just in the nick of time for the Darkness squad to roll up and almost kill us, Shadow Wizard Money Gang style. But other than that, I don't know, he's fine. He gets along well enough with Hilda. Of that I have no doubt. His time in the wilderness did not deprive him of his charm, but that is neither here nor there. What concerns me is his etheric flow, which I fear has been irreparably disrupted. As a result, I strongly suspect that his ability to manipulate ether has been compromised. Simply put, Thancred may no longer be able to wield magics. It would do much to explain why he chose to remain in the wilderness instead of seeking us out. He would have been compelled to rely solely on traditional methods of travel, significantly prolonging his journey. And when he learned that nearby a beast tribe was making preparations to summon a primal, it may have seemed more sensible to wait. But this is a little more than speculation. Until I approve, pray no speak no word of it. Why not? Why don't we talk to him about it? I don't know why we have to keep this shit a secret, man. Right then, I should be on my way. Growlers may have charmed Master Matoya for now, but who can say how long it will last? Dude, why do... Okay, I hate it when video games are like, don't tell him that we talked about this, right? Like, why not talk to him about it? It could be something that he would really like to talk about. It seems rather important to talk about something as important as your etheric flow literally being disrupted, but you know, whatever, I guess. Whatever, bro.
That Vidofnir should chance to arrive even as the girl fell. Truly, I could not have planned it better myself.
Ah, good. We were afraid you might have left.
No. Let's go, baby.
Yield, my lord?
Fit for a true knight. An expression of our gratitude to you and yours. Long overdue. But there is something else I would discuss ere you part. Something which cannot leave this room. My father will soon step down as head of our house. Sir Emeric was not the only one to fall under suspicion following the death of the Archbishop. There are some who believe my father complicit in a coup d'etat. Thus he intends to renounce his title to absolve our house of suspicion and secure the support of our peers.
Surely there must be another way to convince houses Durandare and Zamail.
So I said to him. Alas, he will not budge. Ever since I was a child, I knew that I would one day succeed my father. The thought of it filled me with pride. Yet once I learned the day was at hand, my heart was filled with naught but dread. Our legacy is built upon the lies of our forefathers. In accepting this title, am I not perpetuating this injustice? Why should I become the next count?
A knight lives to serve.
You sound just like him. I suspect that is what Haurchefant would have said. To aid those in need. When you look on that shield, I trust you will remember his words. And should I once more find my resolve wavering, I ask that you show me the way. You were a sister to Haurchefant. Will you be a sister to me as well?
Oh. Oh.
Come, Manelaine. There's much to be done. For father, and for Sir Emeric, and for Ishgard.
Look at him scamper off.
I think we share the same blood. Pray excuse us.
Aww.
Those were the days of promises and vows, of tentative first steps into an uncertain future. A future shaped by the choices we made, in ways we could never have foreseen. Born of good and evil, of light and darkness, and shepherded by our hand. Be it for weal, or be it for woe.
Heaven's word is goes the light, so goes on the darkness. Huh. Nice. Healing. This is thy proof? The Gurun of Oracles? Apocryph. I don't know. It is a truth long forgotten, a tale beginning, and a path where it's been set upon. Oh. Fuck. Our fates were ordained long ago, Arshan. The Garleons are no exception, nor the Triad. You know what must be done. Dude. He's evil? He's evil? What? He's evil? He's gross and evil? Well, everyone has their orders. The masks will soon attack as soon as all the units are in position. Will attack as soon as all the units are in position. The Imperials won't know what hit them. I fear that it will be bloody. By Rhalgr, it has to be. It better be. It has better be. We cannot stay here forever. We have other responsibilities. I know full well what my responsibilities are, and I mean to fulfill them. Every one. Well, let's hope they aren't dead by the time we fucking meet them again. Because I would like them to be our friends again. I would like to still have friends. Wow. Let's take them out real quick. Minion guide. Boop, boop, boop. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. God damn. God damn. Let's go. Waiting to share good tidings with you and Alphino. Alphino Pulper, I've been looking all over for you. We've received great news regarding Philemon, Horty Boulder, and Continent. Really? Has something happened? No, it's nothing bad. Quite the opposite, in fact. It seems that once they learned the Scion's good name has been restored, they boarded the next ship to Limsa Lominsa. They should be arriving any moment now. It's easy to forget how useful link pearls are, isn't it? When they work, I mean. And you don't mind being spied on. Quite. But what wonderful news. I think to think that our reunion is close at hand. A pleasure to see you too, Alphanod. Or Alphino, sorry. Ah, Thancred and Kryl. What brings the two of you here? Kryl and I have been looking into how we might track down Minfilia. We may have just found the answer. Pulper, were you not... When you were fleeing Old Dodd with Minfilia, you said that Hydaelyn spoke to her shortly before you parted ways, yes? Well, assuming this is true, I see no reason to suspect that it is not... And I see no reason to expect why... Okay, it was in part. It seems reasonable to conclude that Hydaelyn commanded her to remain behind. That's to say, the Mother Crystal directly interceded to guide Minfilia. Admittedly, this is all quite hypothetical, but I propose that such intervention, however subtle, must surely leave some residual trace, a lingering disturbance in the aether, a ripple, if you will. In order to establish existence of such ripples, of course, we will require some suitable data. Fortunately, I know where such data can be found. The battleground where Pulper felled the ultimate weapon, and the site of my personal ignominy. I hate these words, man. Every time, it's just a new word that I've never seen before. I think I know what that words mean. Or that words means. That makes it sound like I don't know what any word means. I think I know what that word means. I can't read them. Toshiro Heidelin intervened to shield her from the magic I invoked. Kyle and I infiltrate the castrum and analyze the aether therein. The two of you? Alone? I have proven knack for subterfuge, and I am confident there will be sufficient nooks and crannies in which to hide Kryl while the patrols pass. Besides, if you and Pulper come along, we'll see... Is that name Flamen? Grand Homecoming? Flamens? Is it Flamens? So you use your back of your throat or the top. Yeah. When you put it like that, I trust your plan. It probably isn't. I know whether this data will yield a means to find Minfilia, but it will at the very least eliminate another avenue of inquiry. Tataru and I will return to the Rising Stones and make preparations for a comrade's return. Might I impose upon you to meet with the Liminsin docks? Alright. We're going to Liminsa once again. I love this place because it's got boats, and I like boats. They're cool. Okay, we are going to the upper decks, thank God. And then... the Arsonist Guild? Or the Arcanist? Is it the Arcanist? I don't know why I said Arsonist. Arsonist is with an I, I'm pretty sure. Unless it isn't. I think it's Arcanist. Arson is R... No, it's an O. Right. I'm so sorry. Two completely different fucking words. Arcanist. Oh, Pulper, how have you been? Come here, let me have a good look at you. Thank the 12. One hears the strangest tales in foreign lands. I was worried about you all every day. We would have sent word sooner, but Braves afforded us no opportunity. When they fell upon us in the market, it was all we could have do to escape. Tataru found her way to you, of course, but we were forced to seek shelter abroad. The Hanish vessel? Hanish? It pained us... That guy has sick hair, by the way. The guy on the left. Dope hair. It pained us not being there when you needed us most, but we made it the most of it, didn't we? Studied and trained from dusk till dawn, we did. We'd have sent word sooner, but we knew not whom to trust, and with the vast distance... But those dark days are behind us at last. I shall be glad indeed to return home and speak with my daughter. What do you mean she's missing? How could you let this happen? Forgive me, I'm sure you're doing everything in your power to find her. As Thencred must be. He watched over her from the first, long before me, and he will watch over her till the last. I shall pray for her safe return, and busy myself in the meantime. For a certainty, there is much and more to be done. The Braves may have bloodied us, but the path remains, and we shall not be swayed from it. Aye, that's the spirit. To the Scions, and the long overdue reunion. Huzzah! That guy's hair is so dope, man. Well, there you have it, to the Rising Stones. Gragon. Oh, I wonder why that knight that guy looks awfully, not like he belongs there, huh?
Well done, sir. And with that, I believe we are ready to proceed.
Let us be about our business then. The next patrol may not be so credulous.
Damn.
Why must you be so disappointingly brusque? You're not at all as Minfilia described, you know. I don't think you favored me with so much as a single compliment since we set out. Tell me, did your time in the wilderness sap you of all your charm? Or are you holding it in reserve for your beloved?
It's neither the time nor the place.
Well, call me old-fashioned, but when I'm risking life and limb infiltrating an Imperial castrum, I like to be sure of my comrades' motivations.
I see now where Alphino gets it from. Minfilia is dear to me. It is true. But not in the way you think. 15 years passed, when she was still but a child. There was an incident at a parade. A Gubu broke free of its fetters and ran amok through the streets of Uldar. Had I been more attentive, I could have prevented it. But I was distracted, and her father was killed. I feared she would never recover. But in the years that followed, she showed herself to be more resilient than I had ever imagined. And when she learned of her gift, she did not flinch from the responsibility, but sought to guide others on the path. She touched the hearts of all around her. Mine, Louisoix, every scions. In those dark days following the calamity, she was our guiding light, our hope for a brighter future. She had so many dreams, and I would give anything to make them come true.
My apologies. I can see she means the world to you. I did not mean to pick at old scars.
No harm done, I assure you. But fair is fair, my lady. What is Minfilia to you?
You mean you don't know? Only my dearest friend. When I finally emerged from my torpor, I learned that nary a day had passed without her asking after me. She never gave up hope. And neither will I.
Oh.
Then for Minfilia's sake, let us pray that these vestiges of Hydaelyn's intervention will lead us to her.
Well, let's hope their trip goes well and they don't die in the process. Always nice to learn more about the past that these characters have with themselves. Again, this game does not... It does hold very well in story, and I'm very happy that it does. Like, very happy that it does. It makes me very happy. It feels good to be home again. To think that everyone's just waiting for us, just beyond these doors. Friends and family with whom we shared so much. Gods help me, but the older I get, the more sentimental I become. Come, let us not keep them waiting. Go on, guys. You're gonna keep me in this cutscene for a little too long. I've only heard good things about the story in Heavensward. Like, only good things. Not only story, but gameplay-wise. They really picked it up with Heavensward. Not to say that the gameplay was, like, bad before, but it wasn't, like, as fleshed out. It starts to get really fleshed out from what I've heard, like, here on. Like, it gets really good, so... They started getting a grasp on how classes should function and stuff. It makes them all really good and fun to play. She's both healthy and hale. What of Hyukuri? She's well on aboard the mission when mission is present. Shame about you. Welcome back, my lady. we could do with a bit more around here. Heartfelt reunions with stalwart champions brings a bloody tear to my eye. The secret oneself in the ship's hold is to secure passage to fairly land. Yeah. With my friend, no need to be shy. Pray grant me a moment longer at least. I'm happy to oblige you. My legs are rather accommodating. I'm glad to be home. I cannot but think of those who to return. Settled in, I will join in the search. Orchard, what is the 7 hills? Drove my little brother to the Mordona. Why, you brother? Brother, you the scions, of course. For 1,000 days I trained that I might grow as strong as you, that I might fight alongside you. And yet here you are, since that you are surpassed, that you have surpassed me once more. No, do not tell me. You've trained with Hanesh, haven't you not? Did you not? Your eyes do not deceive, brother. Aye, I have studied in the trials of the braves, and drunk deep of the souls of mine enemies. Everyone's back, bro. Except for, you know, just a few, but everyone's getting back. We're all chilling. Big chillin'. It's been so long since I've seen them all like this. Too long. 'Twas the chaos born of my foolish ambition which forced them to flee. Though they are returned, there are others yet missing. Others whom we cannot forsake. We'll find them, Alphino. And when I know we will. Minfilia, Papalymo, every other last one. I don't know how to pronounce that guy's name. It's just like Yada, or something like that. And when they walk through those doors, we'll be here to welcome them home. With me at the head of the queue, of course. Nice. A cookie? I just clicked that one instinctively. That's a cookie, right? That was a cookie I just got? Oh, go Dad, cookie! Go Dad, let's go! What is this, a minion? Oh. Alphino is eager to return the search for Minfilia. Thancred and Krila contacted me a short while ago. It seemed that their foray to Castrinium and Indian bore fruit. They said that they asked they would rendezvous with them in Nishtola in Idylshire, where they will share their findings. Rude though it is to depart without speaking to the guest of honor, I expect she will forgive me if I return with her daughter. True. Hopefully, we do return with her daughter and not dead. The word of the mother. Let me check how far I am in Heaven's Word real quick. Doom 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 do 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 do. I am... Oh, I'm only on patch 2, bro. 3, 4. There's still 2 more patches to go. This is the start of patch 2. The good thing is, last patch did not have a dungeon. It did have a title called So It Goes, I think. Oh no, it had an achievement called So It Goes, rather. This one will have a dungeon, and emotes, 2 emotes, and another achievement. And then the next one will be a dungeon, a boss, and then another achievement, and then the next one will be a dungeon. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 more to go. This one's a dungeon 2. Fuck, dude, there's so many more. Oh, shit. I have been mistaken, gravely mistaken, how much longer this will take. I think I'll leave Heavensward at this point alone. I don't want to burn myself out on playing FF14 while I am enjoying my time. I don't want to play it too much and then cause myself to not want to play it anymore. I do want to level some classes though, so I might do that off stream and tell you guys what I feel afterward. Because I probably will or will not be. We'll see if I stream tomorrow. It might not be FF14. It might be like Counter-Strike or something. We'll see. But I need to do that. And we'll listen to that song I really like as a closer, because I want you guys to listen to it again because it's so fucking good. Hold on, YouTube's like dying right now actually, so I don't know if it'll let me. Oh, there we go. History. There we go. All right. Oh my god. I appreciate everyone who came out today. It seems like I actually was looking at my viewer count for once this time. It's very rare that I do that, and we were sitting at a pretty good viewer count. I appreciate literally everyone who comes out to these streams. You guys are fucking amazing. Rook, Syrup, Beans, you stopped in for a bit. Everyone else who chatted, thank you so much. If I missed, I don't think I'm missing anyone actually. It was just Syrup and Rook and Beans with that one homesick message. I appreciate everyone who comes out. It means a lot to me. It just means a lot to me. You guys, stay safe, stay happy, wear a mask, wash your hands, do what you gotta do. Stay safe, everyone. See you guys again next time. Bye-bye.